it's Toy Designer Rachel here, and welcome to this video tutorial on how to make a superhero cape, mask and wand. Here's what you'll need. So first thing you're going to need for your cape is the template, which you can get from DesignaFriend.co.uk/stay home. And all I've done is just cut around the edges. And then for my two pieces of fabric that I need, I've chosen some really nice sparkly bright fabrics. So this one I got from an old raincoat, and this bright pink one was from an old fairy dress which isn't being used anymore. And what I'm going to do is for each part of the fabric, I'm going to place this on here. Now you can either, if you've got a steady hand, you can either just hold it and draw around, or you can always pin it if you've got some pins and get an adult to help you. Pin it to the fabric like this all the way around and then draw the shape around it. And do it for both of them. Once you've drawn around the first template, then cut it out. And that's the second one done. Now I'm going to put them together, but just before we do that, you're going to need your bit of ribbon here. And I found some silver ribbon, and this was about 1/2 metre. So I'm just going to cut it in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to get some fabric glue, and we're going to fabric glue all of the sides around here, and then I'm going to sandwich them both together, making sure that these sides are on the outside so I don't get like the inside on one of them. And when I'm gluing these two together, at the edges just here where the cape is going to attach to the doll, I'm going to sandwich in between, I'd say a couple of centimetres of the ribbon, and they are going to go, I can show you here, that makes any sense, there and there. So they'll be sandwiched in between and they'll be secure. Fabric glue is really, really good. You've just got to leave it for a little time to dry. So I'll get on with doing that now. Right, so that's all the glue around the edges. There we go. Top on would help. Alright, and here is the ribbon, and I'm just going to place it just on the edges there. I'm going to do it there and there, like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit more glue just on top of the ribbon here, so then it's going to stick really, really well to the other part of the fabric. So make sure you've got the outer side of the fabric there, and then you're going to sandwich these two now onto each other. Right, concentrate now. So whilst we're waiting for that to dry, let's get on with the mask and the wand. So I've just moved the camera so you can see a little better to what I'm doing. So here it is. I've finished the cutting out the mask, and I backed it on some very thin card, but it's just given it a little bit more resilience. And I thought I'd show you a quick trick on how to make the little holes at each side where the elastic's going to go through. So get a bit of blue tack here, place it on the table, and what you need is a really sharp pencil. Get somebody to supervise this. And what you do is you plop the mask just over where you want to put the hole in. Take your pencil and very gently just go through to the blue tack there. And there you see you've got a really, really good hole. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. There we go. There, and it's nice and neat. And now it's time to put on the elastic. So I've got some really nice silver elastic, but you can use any type of elastic that you want to. And what you need to do firstly is measure around your doll's head with the mask just held like this, so you can measure out the exact length of the elastic that you need. But remember, you need to knot it as well, so just leave a little bit more than you usually would. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread the first one through the hole here around the back and just make a knot. An elastic's quite great when you make a knot because it doesn't normally come out. It really sticks fast. And then once you've done that, just cut that off. Just going to measure around summer here, just 2 seconds. So I'm just going to cut it off a little bit more there. And again, I'm threading it through the front here because I don't want the knot to show. So I'll thread it through the front here. Tie it again. There we go. And if you turn it round, there we go, we've got your mask. I'll plop that in Charlie in a minute. I just thought whilst we've got the camera here, I would also show you how to make the wand. So for the wand, I've got a silver straw here, which is paper. And here is the DesignaFriend, a little heart there, which I've backed onto just the back of a cereal packet box there. You're also just going to need a ruler, some sellotape, some scissors, and also this is a deflated foil balloon, but you can use tissue paper and other bits of ribbons for decoration, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So the first thing is we need to measure and cut this straw, and I would make it roughly around about 10 centimetres. So this is going to be the wand handle. There we go. That's pretty good. And now we're going to attach the heart to the wand, and that's really easy. All you need to do is place the paper straw like that. Grab some sticky tape, not very much of it, just as much as you'll be able to get around that straw. And then put it on there. Now I've got a little bit of tape on the edge there, so all I'm going to do is just cut that off each side so you're not going to see that there. So that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now for some decoration, what I want to do is just to put a few little, well, looks like streamers I suppose, for that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, I'm going to cut this along here for about, I suppose it's going to be about 12 centimetres. Down for a few centimetres. I'm going to cut this all off in a minute so you'll be able to see. There we go. Wow. It's pretty bright and sparkly there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half and then very carefully just cut this through, making sure that I don't cut all the way through the end there. I'm just cutting like little streamer pieces towards the centre. I think that's going to be about enough. Look at that, and it's nice because they've all started twirling around, which I wasn't expecting. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around the wand here. On the back there. There. And now you have your DesignaFriend superhero wand. Now that the cape is dried, let's just finish it off quickly. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut around these edges which are starting to fray. And because I've put the fabric glue on, when I cut these bits off, it's not going to fray anymore. And then after that, I thought that I could decorate the back of the cape a little bit. And so what I did was I cut out another DesignaFriend heart from the tutorial page with the wand on. And I thought what I would do is I would stick that in the middle with a bit of fabric glue. And I found some nice silver stickers as well, which I'm going to put over the cape as well. And here she is finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and share, and I'll see you soon. Bye.